Hi, I'm Bill, and if this is the first time dropping into 2512 Pickleball, welcome. So I'm out here this morning drilling by myself. It's still an extension of Laurie's birthday. She's going out with her girlfriends for lunch, her birthday lunch. So I decided to reserve an hour and a half of court time here to do some drilling. I've got the Slinger Bag Pickleball Launcher. I've got my Ronbus R1.16 paddle, and I'm going to work on some drives. You know, the great thing about pickleball is that you can get out of it what you want. And most of the time up until now, up until Laurie and I's decision to start getting ready for tournaments in 2024, it was basically rec play and didn't think a whole lot about strategy. And so I was really kind of doing something wrong, I think. I was dropping all the time. And it was clear that when I was dropping, I was actually inviting people up to the kitchen line. So I even remember in our first lesson with our coach, Marcia, 2 weeks ago, I said I don't drive, I drop all the time. Well, I was watching some Simone videos, and I have a different perspective now. I need to work on knowing when to drive and when to drop. So this morning I'm going to be working on my drives. I've got the ball machine set where that serve should come in kind of high, and I've got it the feed rate kind of slow so I could take my time. And then I have some cones here in the middle of the transition zone where my goal is that I'm going to try and replicate that, you know, I've served, they've returned, now I have to hit my third shot. Maybe they haven't made it all the way up to the kitchen yet, so I'm going to try and keep them back by driving to the middle of the transition zone, hoping that that's where their feet will be. Again, you know, that's why I come out and drill. So okay, let's get started here. So I'm using an Eastern grip, something new that I've been doing. Now Laurie says a high serve is hard to return. I think the low ones are. So I'm trying to do my unit turn, ready at the bounce, as Simone would say. Nope. All right, let's take some for the backhand. Nope. Too close. I'm not a two-handed backhand person, so let's scratch that one and work on the drives, forehand drives. Okay, so, you know, clearly I got a lot of work on my drives, but that's a great thing about drilling. Normally I'd be out at in Belmont at the pickleball courts this morning playing rec play, but again, I'm really working hard to increase my drill time and reduce my rec play time. So that's why I'm out here this morning. Clearly it's not my paddle. This is a very good paddle. I will do a video on how I got to the Ronbus R1.16 paddle. I really like this paddle, and so I'll share my thoughts on that with you. But now I'm going to go and get set up for the next drill this morning. If you saw the one I released yesterday on the roll volley, I guess it got released this morning, trying to work on roll volleys, you'll notice, I guess it was kind of comedic. That's what Laurie said when she saw it. She was laughing. I was at the line and I was swinging this hand out, this other hand over here. And I think some of that is because since I'm a one-handed backhand player, I'm used to doing kind of like the butterfly thing when I hit my one-handed backhand. And I guess I was carrying that to the line here. So I need to work on being a little bit more quiet. So I'm gonna set up for that drill, do a few of those, and be back in a second. Okay, I've moved things around, put the slinger towards the back of the transition zone on the center line. I have set to about 20 on the elevation, same speed as before. And now I'm going to try and work on some roll volleys, backhand, and then maybe switch over to the forehand. So let's see how things go. Gotta open my paddle a little bit. Trying to get these back to the transition zone where my yellow cones are located. Trying to keep this arm kind of still. That was good. Trying to go up. Much better than yesterday. And I'm looking forward to going over this shot with Coach Marcia. Good one. Trying to keep my lower body extremities still. Trying to meet the ball a little bit out in front. Again, whoops. Again, we'll work on this with Marcia. So much is timing. That was a nice one. Hit my camera. Too high, too open, too something. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with that drill that I just did. My backhand, keeping my body, extremities and everything a little bit more quiet, trying to get more of that feel of going up the wall with the paddle. Laurie and I have a drill that we're going to do of putting the two paddles together and then one of us moving the paddle up. So again, this is the great thing about drilling. Trying to do this type of shot in rec play, maybe you get a couple of opportunities. So that's the importance of drilling. You can work on it over and over again here, and no harm, no foul. So, all right, now I'm going to move on to my next drill, and then I'm going to end today's session. Okay, so for my third drill today, I'm going to practice some dinks. And you say, how can I practice dinks without Laurie here or another person? Well, I've set the Slinger bag, the Slinger Bag Pickleball Launcher, up to feed me some soft dinks, and I'm gonna work on my backhand dinks. And so let's see how this goes. It's a little windy here today. Really just trying to demonstrate, if you got no one to dink with, you always got your bag. Again, we're not sponsored by Slinger Bag, but we talk about it because it's providing us a lot of value. And I'm not, the machine is beating me. Some of these I should be taking out of the air. Lift a little bit. Okay, so I imagine you get the idea. Here, we'll do a couple forehands. I can't get a forehand over. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you get the idea. All right, so for today being July 21st, Friday, this was my workout session. I think I have a little bit of time left. I'm going to fill the bag up, and then I'm going to work on some serves. Always going to make serving part of my drill routine as I'm trying to get my serve to where it needs to be. And if you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Be sure and check out our Amazon links in the video description. I'll also have links to the videos from Simone that I was incorporating into my drill session this morning. Other than that, see you on the courts.